Yo, yo. What's up, Killer Dragon? Thanks for coming through, man. Let's go ahead and boot that up. So just to at least have a very basic understanding of how this first game works. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. I played through the first stage, and that was about it. So a lot of what you're going to be seeing is just me gaining a general understanding of this game. Yeah, the thing about asthma is I can be a month into being better, but the cough lingers. So I'm going to be coughing for probably the next month or two. Oh, I did. Yeah. Alright, give me just a second, guys, sorry. Thanks for the wait, and thanks for waiting, guys. Oh yeah, so it's automatically playing the game's intro, which I mean it's kind of cool. Carla. Well, fancy seeing y'all here. Fancy seeing you here, Carla.
No.
No. No, he's sleeping.
What's up, Lit? Dropping a like. Thanks, Lit. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming through. Yeah, this game's gonna take me a cool minute to get used to. I checked the options the last time I booted up, and there's no real modifications of the difficulty or the amount of lives you get. You get 3 lives to beat the whole game. I don't know how people did it back then, but here we are. Beware the sweet tea throwing rage. That's right. Went to the airport the other day. I saw Carla throwing sweet tea into people's briefcases during the luggage checking portion of the what can I say? Get a load of the original design for Sweet Tooth. A little less cartoony, a little more serial killy. Pretty freaking creepy. Only thing I'm gonna throw is myself on the bed, Carlos said. That's funny. This game actually has a surprising amount of characters for a first. You got the Sweet Tooth here, Yellow Jacket, Dark Side, Outlaw. I don't even have like a specific character that I gravitate towards in the first game. Uh, I was actually gonna start streaming today. Right on. Yeah, you got today, tomorrow off. That's good. Lit. We got Thumper, Crimson Fury, Pit Viper, Warthog. Maybe I'll try Warthog just because I know he's a boss in the later games. And Mr. Grimm. So it's quite a... Oh, Inspector. Wow, it just keeps going. Hammerhead. Look at that. It's a lot of characters for a first. Roadkill. I could try Roadkill. I don't know. I kind of want to pick some... You said Axel and Mr. Grimm were my go-to? Oh, right on. See, I... At least as far as the... As far as Twisted Metal Black goes, I remember picking Darkside and Junkyard Dog quite a bit. But man, this game has a lot of characters. So I really don't know who to go with. Like, it's got so many. I guess just for kicks, I'm gonna pick Warthog. But you know, let's do one thing real quick. Let's look at the controls, cause man. Oh wait, actually, I think the controls are over here. I guess I said Warthog. Yeah, I'll try Warthog first. If you look at the controls, they're pretty varied. You said I got a funny story about Twisted Metal Black. Yeah. You said, can you turn the game up a little bit? Sure. Yeah, of course I can. Let me go ahead and do that. I'll turn it up a little over here. I imagine the game is going to be significantly louder, maybe when the gameplay begins. Or maybe this is just a quiet game, right? Like the default volume was pretty low, so if you want me to crank it up anymore, I could bring it up to like 25. Or 30 even. Or 20. I don't know. I guess we'll see if it's super loud, I'll adjust it again, but I was kind of leaning towards... I kind of like... I don't know. I kind of like the idea of having the gas and the machine guns being like... Oh, but then fire selected weapons is pretty important too. Dude, I don't know. Maybe run and gun? Gas being on the right bumper? I mean, that could work. Tight turns. I don't know. There's so many ways to play this game. I don't know. Control Freak, I think last I checked, it sounded pretty good to me. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we're gonna try Control Freak for now and just see how it plays. You use run and gun, okay. Yeah, it's... And the thing is, they just throw you right in. They just throw you right in. Guys, if it's too loud, let me know. Oh my god. Oh, this is gas. See, I've already started flubbing it up. Oh. I gotta use the sharp turns more too. Well, if I've learned anything with Twisted Metal Black, is that I should kind of roam around and pick up collectibles first and then start attacking. So, let me do that. I'm running into shit. Oh god. Alright. Hold on, hold on. Oh, we're gonna trade blows here. Ooh, it's not good, not good. Ooh, man. See, I'm already like getting lost in the buttons. I don't know, maybe I should use the bumper. I don't know. I mean, since it was just me and one other opponent, it's not so bad. Holy moly. Oh, God. These controls are so confusing. I'm not used to them yet. Oh, my God. I just drove into a landmine. Yeah. Bad start. Bad start. I already lost a life. I think I'm going to start over already. Akko. Is that Akko? You said Megadan? Megadan? I don't see a Megadan in here. At last I checked. Happy New Year's, everyone. Happy New Year's to you. We got Sanctum Starktorum in the house. What's up, Mr. Sanctum Starktorum? Let me go ahead and just change the chat to live chat rather than top chat, just to make sure I'm not missing anybody's messages. No, I haven't seen Megadan in here in a while. Lit Gaming says, I was playing against a friend using Mr. Grimm. We ended up being the final two. We both had low health. He was chasing me, and I hit the brake and pulls an emergency U-turn. Okay. I know the story's gonna continue from there. Killer said, Stark, I'm not wearing pants. Oh my. What's up? What's up, Mr. Azure? Thank you for coming through, sir. Vash said, no, it's cool. Volume's good. Okay. I then threw my special blindly, just hoping he was there. It hit and killed him. He was so mad. That's funny. Yeah, Happy New Year to you too, Akko. It's good to see you, sir. Mexicool in the house. What's up, Mexicool? You said Doom is a good series? Yeah, sure. I'd say Doom's cool. We got Boiling Blood in the house. We have Azure Cobalt. Thank you for being here, gentlemen. Akko or Aiko, right? Aiko or Akko? I always say Akko like taco. Hope life's going well, Omega. Yeah, life's been alright, you know? Happy New Year's to all of you. I can pay the bill later. I missed something there. From my memory, you're playing the hardest Twisted Metal. I don't remember it being bad, but it is difficult. Yeah, this is one of those that's going to take a while to get used to the controls. Let's go back and let me... See, I keep pressing the wrong buttons here. I'm trying to, like, exit out. I want to at least get used to the game well enough to beat the first guy without losing a life. At least, right? The beard survived until other... What? What? The beard survived until the other year? Oh, I definitely trimmed it down, but... You said video online play? Twisted Metal Black was online, I think? Yeah, Twisted Metal Black did have online play. They released a version with online. It was literally called Twisted Metal Black Online. You had to basically acquire the game a second time. Although I think there was a way to get it at like a discounted price or extremely low price. Maybe by being able to prove that you had the first game. I don't recall too well. Let's try Outlaw. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit of an adjustment period getting used to these controls. I didn't want to play the game too much before... Oh, there is a difficulty. Holy moly. I mean, naturally I'm going to stick with medium just because I'm getting used to the game, but... Carlos said they should make a game called Twisted Tea where an angry koala runs around with cups of tea. I mean, I'd buy it. Did they make a video online play of this? A video online play of this? Like, did anybody upload a playthrough? I'm sure somebody has, right? Waves and games, don't be a wuss, play on easy. That's funny. Lit Gaming says, I feel that this game is more difficult because people weren't used to the controls. It's awakened driving and shooting and doing everything else in the game.
Cool guy.
Yeah, dude. And thank you for redeeming that, Waves. I appreciate it, sir. Let's try that again. And this time I'm gonna pick Outlaw. I definitely want to pick somebody that has a reasonable defense. And guys, if you want me to adjust the volume on the game, just let me know. Oh god, alright. See, right now I am constantly pressing the right bumper. Something tells me that it was the right bumper for gas on the original Twisted Metal, because I am pressing it an awful lot. And I'm thinking maybe it's because it's instinctive of Twisted Metal Black, something maybe I might have done before. Dude, you are... Alright, let's see. Oh, I have like some kind of lightning ability for my special? That's pretty cool. Okay. It is... Oh, was it the trigger in black? Oh, okay. You did 4. Okay. Yeah, I'm not familiar with 4. I played the heck out of black, but not 4. Oh. Oh, man. It's like... Even the CPU is keen on avoiding, like... The CPU plays like an experienced human player. Man, oh man, are they tough. Holy moly. I'm just trying to beat the first guy here. Alright, that's not homing. Alright, you just hit the... He had some kind of... Alright, hold on. There's a special... Okay, I really like the fact that Outlaw Special aims just about everywhere. As long as they're within a vicinity of you. That's pretty cool. Nice, yeah, not bad. I'm gonna pause if I can. I guess I'll have to just pause this way. I don't know. I think there's a pause button. There it is. Warehouse password? This game has passwords? Oh my god, all of a sudden I'm not as intimidated by the game, because that means I might be able to resume from here with my current amount of lives. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a picture of that. That is great news. That means I don't have to start the game over every time I die. Let's see. Boiling Blood said, let's go back. Let's go back. We missed some messages here. Is Axel in this game, or is that Twisted Metal 2? I believe that is Twisted Metal. Yep, 2. Everybody else is saying 2, so yeah, that answers that question. Azur says, are you only going to beat this game once with one character, or best it with several characters? Each character has their own story. Well, I guess for the sake of just moving on to the next game, I intend to beat it with just the one character. I'm not shy about playing it with multiple characters. In fact, I enjoy doing that. But I don't see people sticking around for me playing the game that many times over, if that makes sense. I think people tend to get a little bored and move on if I don't change up the game. But no, with Twisted Metal Black specifically, I beat that game with every... Oh, I need to charge my controller. I beat that game with every character, and you know, there's trophies and everything for it. So Boiling Blood says, isn't there another game similar to this on the PS1 called Vigilante 8? Yep, that is right. Yeah, let me go ahead and just grab a cable for my controller because it's apparently low. I sound sick? Yeah, I guess I'm recovering from being sick. Like, I'm down to a lingering cough, but I've gotten a lot better since then. Let me go ahead and plug this controller in so it doesn't die on me. I pretty much got sick right after the SAT Gamers Expo, like really sick, and I've been recovering ever since. I'm down to just this lingering cough. But no, that password is terrific news. Terrific news. Tylord says, hey, Bub, I love this one. Yeah, I'm excited to play this. Killer Dragon said Omega got the con flute. I did. All right. Let's resume. Let's get a feel. Oh, I'm wasting moves. Oh god, I'm over here flying into walls. I need to get used to this. That right there is going to regenerate my health, but I want to save it for a better time. Save it for a rainy day. Oh god. The thing about Twisted Metal, from what I've observed with Black too, is that it's not you in a battle royale with the CPUs. They won't really kill each other. They kind of just hang out until they see you, and then they obliterate your health. So really, this is like a 3-on-1 right here. Not easy. Not easy, this game. Dark side. Okay, hold on. There's somebody right behind me, it looks like. Yep. Oh! I just got gored. Oh my god. Let's see. Holy moly. Well, I mean, at least I'm trading blows with these guys. They're not just, you know, it's not just one-sided. Not exactly a one-sided scenario. Is anybody chasing me? No. Oh, you know what? There's the map. I'm remembering things. Oh, I'm remembering things. I'm getting my health obliterated, but hey, I'm remembering things. Yeah, this is going to be a tough game, but the fact that there's wow. the fact that I have multiple lives or not multiple lives, the fact that I have passwords that I can work off of is a bit of a relief. I could set some landmines out, which I'm sure I'm gonna. I just got killed. Which I'm sure I'm gonna. How did I put this? Yeah, you know what? I'm all for that. That is awesome. His special is really, really good. Just because you can hit from the side, you can hit from every angle. So. Oh, he froze me in place. Right. So this game, I'm assuming, has like manual input moves like the like Twisted Metal Black does, or Twisted Metal 2. If anybody knows how to do those, let me know, because I think they're kind of crucial. Being able to. Yes, it does. Yeah. I see soldiers shooting at you. Did they keep the dogs that have invincibility? Dogs with invincibility. See, I don't even know about any dog like that. Oh, there goes that guy. Oh, wow. Oof. Big oof. I don't know if... You know, rather than be so scared about what's behind me, I need to just look at the map more. Profile, what's up, dude? Welcome. Oh, yeah? Yeah, I'm betting you're right, babe. I'm trying to remember what button that is. I don't know. I'll have to check the controls. I'm pressing the buttons. I can't figure it out. My wife says I can look behind me in the game too, but yeah, in the later ones for sure. All right, let's check that map. What's that? Oh, it's. So when there's an X on the map, it actually... Okay, so that tells you that there's a health recharge there. That's good to know. That's actually great to know. This guy right here. This guy right here. Alright. Ah! Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Oh, I am pressing the wrong button. I panicked and I tried to fire at him with the... No, actually, that was a special button. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm just not used to this, I guess. I'm gonna see if I can take Darkside real quick. That ram move is brutal. Omega, I'm thinking of Twisted Metal 2. Okay, okay. Oh, so the first Twisted Metal doesn't have the input specials? Oh man, when they freeze you in place, man, holy, well, MK11's finally installed, that's good to know. Hi. Well, you said MK11, let's go. Yeah, one of my friends recently pushed me to re-download that game. They want to play against me. I haven't played the game since 2022, but why not, right? Not sure if this has the button combo special moves. Yeah, everybody, like people are saying that. Some are saying it does, some are saying it doesn't. Well, JB Gaming subscribed. Thank you so much, JB Gaming. I appreciate that. Let's go to options. Let's put in, let's see, one player contest. It doesn't, I checked. Thank you, Killer. Well, that actually makes things a lot simpler for me. That means it's something I don't have to worry about, so. I did take a picture of the password, so let's go ahead and look it up. That truck just... Yeah, I mean, dude, when they have the mass, they can definitely do that. Circle, triangle, square, circle, circle. So... Circle, triangle, square, circle, circle. I have a feeling I'm going to be punching that one in a lot. Apologies if I miss any messages, guys. I'm just getting used to the game here. Let's see, you could run over soldiers and civilians. You could try to run over dogs, but they're invincible. That's good to know. Sanctum said, who shoots the chihuahuas? I mean, God, chihuahuas are dangerous. You gotta take them out when you can. I see soldiers shooting at you. Did they keep... Okay, I read that already. Did you sing It's Getting Hot in Here, Stark? Uh-oh. I thought about singing now. It was in the 70s during Christmas. I missed something there. Where I come from, rain is a good thing. Rain makes corn, corn makes whiskey. Oh my. Welling Bless says, it's this messed up Cali weather. It's raining down there where you're at. Yeah, it's raining just about everywhere in Cali. The CPU is avoiding me. I would do it to someone if I was trying to shoot me down. The CPU is avoiding me. Well, yeah, they're avoiding my projectiles because they're programmed to do so, yeah. It's also on N64. Oh, Vigilante 8? Yeah, man, very true. Give this Moon Man a sensu bean because he is ill. Yeah, it's like I said, I'm on the recovery process right now. The truck doesn't want to get pulled over by the cops, so the trucker decided to ram the cop car instead. That about sums it up right there, doesn't it? Are you using joystick or D-pad? What I looked up says it's a single button on the bottom. It's a single bottom of on the D-pad. Each directly does a different action. I'm kind of using both. When I press yeah, let me try and see if it warehouse. Okay, so that did work. Are you just so I'm using kind of both actually. Like I'm kind of using both here because if you press, oh wow, we're just gonna dive right into it like that, huh? All right, we just traded a bunch of specials. I did take a substantial amount of damage there, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just recover now. Or not, hold on. There we go. Half your health gone. Yeah, it's a lot of damage from, well, specials in this game in general just deal a lot of damage. Alright, we at least exchanged some blows there. Really, if you stay on top of the recharges... See, there's another one right over here. I'm going to try to save that one for a little bit later. I'll try to use this barrier between us as a means to defend myself here. And that's working pretty well. See, I just took another one out with me. Oh. Thumper? What? Why are you back? Why are you back? I thought I killed you. Hold on. I got frozen in place there. Hold on, I gotta go replenish my health if I can help it. Trying to change... Oh, I can't change attacks because I haven't acquired more abilities yet. Hold on, I gotta get more of these things. There we go. I'm kind of leaning towards changing my... Well, I can't really change individual buttons, so I should probably just get used to these controls here. Yeah, see, now I'm using the joystick more. I'm finding myself using the joystick more. Oh, there's a freeze. A freeze would be good. Ugh. Hold on. I gotta back away for a little bit here. I'm dealing some good damage. I'm dealing some good damage here. I'm doing okay. I gotta go find me some specials. That's what I need to do. Let's go get some ammo. I got one freeze, one landmine, one special. There's a turbo. I don't know if I'm going to be using the turbo very often, but I mean, it's good to have, right? Let's see if I can fire this at that guy. Oh, he just missed me. Get him with some homings. There we go. My God, he deals so much damage. Four of these, that could cause a lot of damage. I just have to be smart about it. Hold on. Ooh. We're doing okay, folks. Hold on, we got another one right over here. Woo! I'm about to catch up with you guys in just a little bit. Ah! Hold on. Yellow jacket's down. Yellow jacket's down. Someone's coming. We're over here trying to, like, face each other. Ah! Hold on. Let me... Alright, I got my special wound up. Oh my god. Hold on. I'm just trying to face the dude. Hold on. I did it. Alright. That's not bad. That's not bad. Holy moly. Can we take a breather? Holy moly. Let's get that password. Because that's pretty damn important. He crashed into you and died. Is that what happened? What's up, bio? Alright, well, I managed to clear the first 2 stages without dying, which, I mean, it's going to be pretty damn important to do it that way, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to need all these lives to take out the final boss. Zombie said, this is Twisted Metal, you have no time to breathe? I mean, shoot, I can breathe in the other Twisted Metals at least. They had some load screens. This one has very, very fast load screens. God, I'm actually quite impressed by how fast everything loaded in the first one. Alright, let's see what people are saying here in the chat. Ooh, man, we're popping today, man. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Alright, profile says, let me guess, Carla, your PC background is Stitch 2. Uh-oh. Sanctum said, not I got my Carla shot? Okay, okay. Killer Dragon said it stopped raining down here, so it's not raining down in the Los Angeles area, huh? Boiling Blood says the truck doesn't want to get pulled over by... Oh, yeah. I read that earlier. Read that, too. Looks like I went a little bit too far back there. Think this of am I? Carlos said, you know what really grinds my gears? Lid Gaming says has a bit of a learning curve. I'm sorry, guys. Carlos says a soda takes forever to get cold in the fridge, and in the freezer, it explodes in seconds. In seconds. It's like throwing a bomb into your fridge, basically. People are talking about the cat again. So what's this association with Carla and a cat? I missed out on something there. We got Sci-Fi Wizard in the house. What's up, Sci-Fi? Profile says, Killer, there are many cat vids out there for a reason. Man, what is going on? Sanctum says, I need a TikTok of Carla doing the John Hamm club dance. Okay, I mean, that'd be fun. Carla says, I sent the video doing the Bon Bon to P-Merc. That's crazy. Profile says, even Omega would throw his dogs out a window when you give him a cute cat instead. I don't know about that. I'm more of a dog guy, a dog person than I am a cat person. Although I do like both a lot. Azure says, no thumper is down, chat, not Yellow Jacket. Okay. If Omega ever got rid of his dogs, I would be out of a job, Sanctum said. That's crazy. We got Zombie JLT in the house. This is Twisted Metal. You have no time to breathe. Yep. Bio says, I actually replayed a bunch of these games recently. That's awesome. Yeah, this is my... God, dude, I haven't played the first Twisted Metal in forever, frankly. PS1 game having a fast load screen? I know, it completely caught me off guard. Yeah, Zombie said, that's right, this is the original. Rev that motor and take him down. Right you are, man. Carla said, uh-oh, Omega, I finally watched... Oh, tell me, Carla, what did you think? What did you think of that? Of that movie, by the way? You gotta fill us in. And don't say something generic like, I liked it. No. You gotta tell us in detail what you thought. Bio says, still very fun games, but as for the first, holds up better than expected, but does have its weird first game in a series moments. Yep. Dookie's gambling his points away. Oh, look at Dookie go. A perfect score? Hell yeah. Kamui! Oh my god, it's Kamui! Kamui, how have you been? Dude, Kamui and I go way the fuck back. I know a few of you will know who Kamui is. Not all of you, but a few of you will definitely know who that is. So good to see you, Kamui. Mexicool Twisted Metal, that's right. BioPhoenix said, this is the last message I'm going to read, and then I'm going to resume gameplay here. BioPhoenix says, fun fact, Twisted Metal 1 and 2 are the only games in the series to get released in Japan. That is interesting. I'm great, Kamui. We're going to dive right into this, and guys, apologies if I missed out on any messages there. You know, it's very easy to miss it through here. There, that is the wrong perspective. Well, I guess I'm not going to survive this one. Not when I can't see what's beside me. Look at this. I gotta admit, this is pretty impressive. I just got a trophy, okay? I am getting absolutely destroyed right now by these. I don't even know how to change it back. This is madness. There's some health right there. I mean, that's cool. I guess I'm beside it and... okay. Now, how am I going to change this back? I'm pressing all these buttons on this... Yeah, I'm going to have to just punch in the password here and redo the stage, because clearly this angle is not going to do it for me. Jim Maxey in the house. What's up, Jim? Liz said I didn't even know the game had a first-person mode. Yeah, dude. Omega driving like my last Uber driver. Omega... Oh, God, I read that already. Hold on. Alright. So, no help from the chat so far. I mean, apparently some of you didn't even know this game had a first person. I just ran that dude over. Where are you? Where are you? Controls. Hold on. Nope, that's the wrong button. Let's check those pad controls. Pad options. What is this? Okay, start. Okay, so if I hold start and press left, front, right. Okay, let's mess with that. So if I hold start, it's a little tricky because of the D-pad. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure this out. Oh man. I mean, if I'm stuck like this, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to reset the match essentially. So. Good thing I got the password for that. Is that Homer's car? Oh my god, right there. Thumper's car. Homer is Thumper in this game. Alright, let's try this again. Let's try this again. So I saved the password for the freeway stage. I'm gonna punch that in. It does look like Homer's car. It kind of does, doesn't it? So, I mean, it's looking like Outlaw is gonna work perfectly for my preference of controls here. So let's go to options, password. It's X square square circle triangle. And I'm hoping it doesn't change back to the first person. Otherwise, we're gonna be kind of screwed here. He said, "Why you little?" And then he starts shooting everybody. That's crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's see here. So good to see you, Kamui. Kamui is a technique in Naruto? Sure. You said, see, I know Kamui. That's funny. Note to self, do not let Omega drive in Twisted Metal. That's crazy. I didn't even know. Okay, I read that already. Man, I just love the series. I have to finish season 2. Oh, yeah, I haven't seen the series, the Twisted Metal series. Get Maxie in the house. Bio says, must be the PS5 version. I was surprised they managed to get 3 and 4 due to music license. Dude, I am surprised as well. Azure says, I didn't know it had a first-person view. I might need to try it and see if I can beat even a level like this. That would be crazy. Kamui says, my boyfriend is a huge fan of Twisted Metal. That's cool. I didn't know that. Bowling Bless has turned into a racing game instead of combat vehicle when you switch to first person. Dude, yeah. Profile says now which of you guys gave this moon man his driver's license, right? He has a driver's license, but it's only to drive on the moon. Bunch of dough, some Homer references. I always like Darkseid. Darkseid's cool. Profile said, Omega, when the traffic turns red, you have to stop and please pay attention to the speed limits, okay? Yeah, man, I'll try my best. Showed. We got Showed in the house. Kamoy says, I remember there was a game that looked like Twisted Metal. Yeah, oh, there were a few. I used to play with some friends, but I forgot the name. There were quite a few. There was like Road Trip Vacation. What was it? 306 or something like that. Vigilante 8 is another one they pointed out. There was the WWF one. They made a wrestling game with a game like this, but wrestling style, or like with wrestling people. God, I don't know. I can't form sentences right now. My brain is just my brain was rocked by what would just happen to me there. So let's try this again. And just to be sure that I'm on the right stage here, I'm gonna punch the password in again. X square square circle triangle. And we're just gonna dive right in to begin battle. Alright. Freeway. It had wrestler-themed monster trucks. There you go. Alright, cool. Well, now... Okay, that's not an enemy. This is an enemy, though. There's Homer. Ah, hold on. I don't want to... Hold on. Let's get out of everyone's line of fire. I'm just gonna go ahead and be a... Alright. That fires to the rear. That's good to know. Oh, and that's all I have right now. Okay, well, I mean, if the minute there's someone behind me, I could just start doing this, right? So there's 5 enemies on the map right now. Alright. Oh, I hit... That must have been like a landmine. There's Mr. Grimm. Honestly, stage 3 with all my lives intact is already way better than I anticipated doing today, so maybe I might come out of this okay. You also have a weak but infinite machine gun, that's true. I sure do. Oh, crashing into that other vehicle was... Ooh, that was rough. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Let's get out of here. Oh, I can't. Alright. That's cool. We're gonna... I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think you could do it in the first game. Yeah, but if you look at the map, you can see who's directly behind you. Oh yeah, it's like a... You're right, yeah, I have like a little mirror there on the dash, yeah. That's true. Yeah, I don't know if... I think you have to have a weapon to do it, like a specific weapon in this first one. In the older game, I mean in the newer games, yeah. I don't... Because like there's a specific weapon in this one that specifically says rear fire or whatever, so... I think in the first game you have to have that specific weapon. Yeah. See, there's somebody behind me firing at me. I can see the bullets just flying there. Thank you for the GG, Carla. Do you hear the James Bond riff? Yeah, it's so cool, yeah. That's, Spectre, is it? Was Spectre a thing, like, in the older Bond movies? Or was Spectre created because they couldn't use, Gosh, I'm trying to remember the name. Hold on, I gotta get next to this motorcycle and rock him. There's homing. Hold on, I gotta turn around. Ah, you had to make a quick turn there. I think I can clear at least the first several stages without dying. It's just gonna take some getting used to. Ooh. See this one that says rear? And then there's some kind of crazy looking spring here. Wow, this is where all the chaos is. Holy moly. Dude, there are a lot of soldiers on this stage, and they are just obliterating my health. I'm trying to kill them all just because, dude, I think they keep respawning. See, this is the one that fires behind me. It says rear. So far, absolutely nobody has died, so I will catch up with the chat shortly. Evidently, this is a really big stage, because, like, I mean, there aren't even any blips on the map. There's one right there. Sanctum's gambling his points. Wasn't Spectre the terrorist organization in the original movies and some books? Yeah, probably. I'm sure, Tyler can verify that. I'm just trying to find some enemies now that I actually have at least a couple specials loaded up. Yeah, that's right. That's right, baby. Yeah, it's okay. Spectre is stuck between two walls and he's in a full-on panic. Spectre's dead. Ugh. Profile said I will never gamble. Never. Thank you, Dookie. Your luck has rubbed off on me. Nice. Ah, these landmines. I might as well just put them out there, but I don't know. If anything, I'm going to be the one hitting them. Let me circle the map here and see if I can find some health. I've already lost a life, so this is really more of a practice run for this stage here. Oh God, I thought that was a person, but it was actually Mr. Grimm. Way down there, dude. Come on. I have like one life left, but I mean, of course, I'm not gonna. Even if I clear the stage right now, I'm not gonna advance because I already lost 2 lives. If anything, I can't be losing any lives yet because I'm so early into the game right now. I'm just trying to get a feel for the controls here. God, there's 4 dead. 4 dead, one of which I've killed. There's the specials. That dude is way down there. Yeah, see, like, a lot of the soldiers continue to respawn, and they're not weak, dude. They fire missiles at you and deal a significant amount of damage. So even when you feel like you're safe from the other vehicles, you're actually, I mean, you're safe from the other vehicles, but you're not safe from taking damage. Chris Abyss Games, what's up, Chris? We got Chum Nasty here as well. Spectre was in most Connery movies and in 3 or 4 novels, so I mean, even the name of the vehicle itself is a reference then, is what you're telling me, which is pretty awesome. Good lord. Yeah, we're gonna restart this stage for sure. So Chris, I've cleared the first 2 stages. I believe this is stage 3. Yeah, we're gonna get used to this. I want to see the Peacock series. Yeah, I'd be curious to dang, the next stage is gonna have six vehicles. That's crazy. All right. With all that being said, let me go ahead and let me restart that stage and try to retain my. You said YouTube wasn't letting me chat. That's crazy. I love Twisted Metal. Yeah, I mean it's a cool game so far. There we go. I'm trying to retain as many lives as I can. Maybe if I don't know, even losing 1 this early on in the game is kind of bad. Does anybody know how many stages this game is? Because if it's not that many stages, then maybe I am willing to lose at least 1 life on this particular level here. X square square circle triangle. The live action cutscenes in this are so amusing. Yeah, it's a shame they got rid of them. You can still you can still see them online, and in Twisted Metal, the PS2 version of Twisted Metal Head On. I'm trying to remember. It kept saying I was not a subscriber. I don't know, YouTube. You're gonna be YouTube. Yeah, that sounds like YouTube. All right, 5 stages or so. Okay, so not too bad. Let me hit begin battle and then just pause right away. Pause right away. All right, let's check the chat real quick. See what's going on here, because it looks like I missed quite a few messages here. The house is friendly today. Kamoy said I gotta finish the series. Yep, Sanctum said Spectre was the Bond terrorist group. Thank you, Sanctum. Thank you, sir. Just watch your 2025 finish, BioPhoenix. I gotta catch up with BioPhoenix, man. Dookie Sora said he was doing the Austin Powers bit stuck in the hallway with the little car. That's crazy. Is this on PS5? It is, Kamui. Yeah, Twisted Metals 1 through 4 are on the PlayStation 5. In fact, Twisted Metal Black is also on here. Black was the last one I played. Yeah. Sanctum's doing okay. He got 9,000 points, man. He's on the up and up. Jim said only Twisted Metal I've played is Head On PSP. I think it got ported to PS2 also. It did. His shield says 80 miles per hour. He's driving like 115. So crazy. Dookie has 6. Wow, look at Dookie, dude. Oh my god. Kamoy, thank you so much for gifting a membership, Kamoy. I really appreciate that. Thank you. And thank you, Killer Dragon, for dropping the link for Kamoy's YouTube channel. Please check out Kamoy. He recently started streaming again. I'd really love for people to support him. These early games are stingy on lives, which makes them very hard. Yes, that is true. Before Twisted Metal, there was Rock and Roll Racing. See, I'm not familiar with Rock and Roll Racing. That's what it was. WWE Crash Hour. Dookie says, don't listen to these guys. Drive through the Reds like Tom Tom last night? Oh my god. That's funny. It was nice to see you at 5 in that SAC Expo. Yeah, dude, that video was awesome. Tiburon did such an awesome job with that video. Carla's pointing a gun at... Oh my god. Is that Charles Bronson shooting at a car, Carla? That's crazy. Yep, Lid Gaming confirming the terrorist organization, Spectre, and for the sake of advancing we got TJC in the house. What's up, TJC? Does this Twisted Metal have difficulty settings? Apparently it does. I found out. It didn't look like it did, but it actually did. I have it set to medium right now. Rooftop Music is my favorite video game track. Oh wow. Omega may rise to power. Will happen in 2026. Here's to hoping for that, Mr. Startorum. Thank you. We got Verducci Man in the house. What's up, Verducci Man? Again, TJC, it's great to see you here. Chris Abyss says, Carla, thanks for coming by my stream yesterday. That's so cool. Carla was there? I'm excited. I'm excited. More people are popping into Chris Abyss's channel. I don't know much about Twisted Metal 1, but I'm very familiar with some of them. Yeah, we got Geek Storian in the house. What's up, geeks? All right. Oh, I'm gonna read this message and then I'm gonna just go ahead and resume. I always like Vigilante 8-second defense a bit more than Twisted Metal. Twisted Metal definitely had more games though. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I never tried the Vigilante 8 games. I just know about them. All right, guys. For the sake of resuming the gameplay, I'm just gonna go ahead and just dive right back into this. If I missed any messages, don't hesitate to repeat them or just say, "Hey Omega, you missed my message." And if I missed that, just say it again. "Hey Omega, you missed my other message." You know. Oh, hold on. He just laid out some mines there. Ooh, they're so easy to miss. Oh, we are for sure going to be hitting those later on. These guys are attacking each other aggressively over there. Hold on. Let's do some of these. Just to add to the chaos. Alright, time to get the fuck out of there. Let's go recharge. Yeah. I just unloaded all my specials, or at least what I had on me, so we gotta drive extra cautiously. Uh-oh. We're gonna just recharge immediately, because we don't know when we're gonna get that chance. Oh, crap. Hold on. God, it is hard to make sharp turns in this game. Here's a special. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. I'm gonna use this little open space here. Oh, okay, cool. I was gonna say I'm gonna use this open space to make a sharp turn.
Guess where you just got into?
Fuck.
Coolguyzone.
Oh. Oh my god, dude. He just piled all the damage on me. That was... Oh my god, that was bullshit. That's so lame. I was doing pretty good, and then I got hit by a barrage of everything by one guy, and I lost all my health, so... No, this is gonna take some getting used to, for sure. Sometimes the CPU just kind of locks you in place, and they just unload everything until you die. Everything. I don't know, I guess I need to play this a bit more passively. We got Shode in the house. What's up, Shode? Dude. Again, we're gonna have to just take this one for a practice run. I'm thinking next stage is when I'll start to accept losing lives. Just because you do not... I don't know. Losing lives in the first 3 stages, it sounds like a bad idea. Otherwise, I'm gonna have a headache to deal with for like the final boss and the second to last stage. If anybody can verify how many stages this game has, I'll be a lot more comfortable losing lives. And you know what else I'm realizing is Mr. Grimm, I mean, I've been knowing this, but Mr. Grimm, I guess if anything, I'm able to emphasize how much damage... 6 stages, thank you, Killer. Mr. Grimm deals an insane amount of damage. Eat those, how about that? I got 3 specials. Trying to make a sharp turn here. I'm getting attacked by random soldiers. Come on. Ooh. God damn, dude. Move, move, move. So, I don't know if your controls lock on you in the game when they ram into you, but it feels that way. Which really sucks, because you're just standing there and they're just hitting you with everything they've got. Either that or they're freezing you in place. Yeah, I remember Mr. Grimm being a glass, and I see Azure mentioning that. I remember him being a glass cannon in Twisted Metal Black as well. So yeah, that I do remember that. But if anything, like I said, I'm just emphasizing the fact that, man, that was a lot of damage I took from Mr. Grimm earlier. Alright, I'm starting to get more comfortable with this stage. If I can clear this stage... Oh my god, I swear to god, those soldiers deal an insane amount of damage. Everything deals hella damage in this game. Everything deals hella damage. Hold on. Dude, I'm trying to just let these guys pass me. There we go. Whoa, brother. You know what? To their credit, at least they're hitting each other. Because in the later Twisted Metals, dude, they don't even bother hurting each other. They aim for you and that's it. Oh, God. Yeah, it feels like when you get hit by something massive in this game, you just stay there. Thank you for hanging out with us, Boiling Blood. I appreciate you, brother. Let me go in reverse all of a second. There we go. What the fuck, dude? Get some of these out there just to get the enemies to stop following me. Dude, all 5 vehicles are still intact right now. That is madness. Is this your first time with Twisted Metal 1? It is. It is. I've played a lot of Black, but not 1. In fact, I'd have to say I have basically no experience with the majority of the Twisted Metal series. I played Black a lot. A lot. But this first one, no. Not at all. As I had mentioned before, I am taking solace in the fact that there is at least a password system in this game. So you don't have to restart the whole game like I thought. Yeah, this game is tough, for sure. Yeah, TJC redeeming some wishbone. Thank you, TJC. I appreciate you, brother. Let me hit begin battle and then pause right away. I'm sorry I'm taking so long to read messages, guys. These games have no mercy. They do not. Dude, they started me right in front of Thumper. He's just gonna start unloading his attacks on me, like, right out the gate. Comedy Central brought back Seinfeld? Oh, man. Alright, Is this free for deluxe members? Yes, it is, Kamui. You got that right. Let me scroll back. I guess I'm only gonna scroll so far because, man, otherwise I'm barely gonna play the game at all here. Right. You missed my message about my message about my message, right? That's how it goes, unfortunately. Man. Let's see here. Oh God, I keep scrolling further and further back, but damn, dude, it's popping today. Thank you guys. I do appreciate it, honestly. All right, I'll start from here. Dookie said Omega jinxed me. Uh-oh. Looks like he said ruined. Profile says y'all encourage Omega to drive well and safe. When the light turns red, he has to stop, etc., etc. Sanctum asking Tyler how he's doing. BioPhoenix saying playing easy cuts the game in half, sadly. Yeah. Really? Does it really? Oh, wow. So, of course, I'm going to stick with medium. That's crazy. Let me borrow a few points. I swear I'm good for it. Just need to double them 5 times in a row. That's crazy. 5 times in a row. TJC says, I was meant to be streaming last night, but YouTube had other ideas. Kept lagging. According to the website, there were quite a few issues yesterday. I'm really sorry to hear about that, TJC. Bowling Blesses, a shame no one can stream Rock and Roll Racing because as soon as you get to the first screen shows up, you will get claimed. Seriously? I mean, there's nothing wrong with claims. It's really the strikes that you don't want. Claims don't hurt anybody, really. Vigilante 8 is so close to Twisted Metal, it's like the same game. Interesting. Chris Abiz greeting everybody. Thank you for greeting everyone, Chris. Sanctum says, I named my terrorist organization Sphincter, and James Bond retired. Oh my god. Carlos at 25 cool cats watching? That's insane. Thank you so much, guys. That Mazin dropped in? Did Mazin just drop in? I'm gonna find out once I finish scrolling down here. Tyler says this game seems so real when I was young. Dude, it's a spooky game. It is. The Gaming says, TJC, I've had people I normally watch tell me certain areas of the country have been having a limited access, mainly Midwest or down in Florida. BioPhoenix says, I always said that there should be more stream-friendly ROM hacks of games with licensed music. That's true. That'd be cool. Let's see here. Chris Abyss says, man, I remember my first interaction with Twisted Metal was on the interactive demo disc that came with the PS1. That's cool. Sanctum said, I have to save my points. I must destroy Azure. Oh my. Lid Gaming says, was this free with PS Plus or did you pay for it? It's like on one of the higher tiers, but I paid for it because I don't like paying for those tiers. I paid $10. Don't you continue with more lives? I don't know. Actually, that's a good question. That's definitely a question worth asking. I don't know. Can anybody verify that? Do you all have a song? You know what? I guess we'll test it. Yeah, we'll test that theory. We'll test it in this run right here. Yeah, it is in the PS Store lit, though. This is my first time seeing Twisted Metal 1, so I get to see who all the OG characters are. Yeah, it's true. And yeah, it is free for deluxe members. That's exactly right, Kamoy. TJC says, Lit Gaming, I'm in the UK and there were a few issues, but I've done a couple of test streams tonight, and I think I've sorted it now. I'm streaming tomorrow at 12:30 UK time, which is 7:30 a.m. Eastern time. Ooh, man, that's like 5:30 my time. Azure says, Mr. Grimm is a glass cannon. Yep, that's right. Heavy hitting, special, fast movement, not a lot of health. Yep, you got it. Arena, highway, suburbs, Christmas City, rooftop. Forget the other one. Damn, there's like 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Suburbs is my favorite map show, it says. Okay. Carla's with the ooh cat. Orland blesses, there's a random pink caddy right there. Oh man, that's Thumper. I have the ultimate Kamui. I pay 140 a year. I just need to check the free game list, I guess. Yeah, all the Twisted Metals are in there. Mr. Grimm had a devastating special in Twisted Metal too. Not sure if it's like that in this one. Probably. Yeah, it's in the classic catalog, that's right. And Black, his special was crazy good. They can even do a ton of damage to the final boss. That's right. Because it flings into them or something. I think it's easiest with Warthog or Darkside, bigger tanks. Okay. Everybody's saying have a good shift of Boiling Blood. Is this your first time with Twisted Metal 1? That is correct. It is. Azure says, what do you mean? I have vivid memories of the CPUs fighting and destroying other CPUs. I'm just better at it so it doesn't happen that much. I guess. Lid Gaming says, for your information, Comedy Central brought back Seinfeld. Nice. Okay, I think I'm going to just leave it at that for now. That is Mazin. He said Mazin's scream. That's great. Mazin's just over here screaming. Alright, let's go. Resume. Fire is circle. We're just going to dive right into it. That is... Okay, that's the gas. Alright, we'll play this a little bit defensively. At least try to. And we'll test the theory on the lives in just a bit. Just for the sake of finding out. Let's go over this thing. We got 3 specials in the chamber. Let's stock up on ammunition. If anything, I'm going to try my best to... Oh god, there's Mr. Grimm. Let's try to take out Mr. Grimm. I already lost him. Dang, he moves quick. Oh lord. There's Mr. Grimm. I got a special. Damn, that is a sharp turn. Holy moly. Alright. Alright, noted, noted. Let's go get some health. Use the turbo to catch up, Peppy says. That's funny. Use the boost to get through. Get some health back. Bro, they have you replenishing health, but then they have these assholes with cannons right by them. Absolutely obliterating the health you just picked up. That's ridiculous. Thank you, baby. Alright. Yeah, let's get some health. Ooh. Oh my god. Ryan Fan says, I love this game. Nice. That healing is too expensive. It's definitely costly. Ah. There we go. Oh, too sharp, too sharp. All right. Okay. Oh shit. I just flew over Mr. Grimm. If Omega doesn't read this in 5 minutes, 26 points for everyone. Ah, ah, ah. No points for you. No soup for you. Let's see. What's up, Cooler? I like Axel and Mr. Grimm. Nice. Yeah, Axel's not in this one, but if Omega reads this, he loves this in Spanish. Oh my. He said next stream, Omega, next stream. Let's see here. I have 2 specials. God. Oh, easy, easy there. Oh my God. Dude, all it takes is for you to crash once in this freaking game, and they just obliterate your health. They just obliterate it, dude. Is it supposed to metal show good? I think there's a lot of, it has a lot of fans. God, there's one dead. Yeah, this is gonna be a hard game to keep up with the chat. Crimson Fury just freaking, oh God. Some of these characters have strong ramming power. They do, like, brutally strong. Dude, I've lost lives. Like, I had near full health once, and I got just driven into, and that was it. I pretty much lost my health. I got driven into, and then they fired just a couple missiles, and then the match was just over. There's a password system, but 2 lives carried through the whole thing. Yeah, I think it's 3 lives. Maybe it is 2, I'm not sure. I think it's 3 lives, though. I'm assuming it's 3 lives. Let me see here. That's Omega is restarting every time. Thanks. Yep, that's right, Mazin, yeah. That's exactly why. But, I don't know. People are speculating that maybe your lives reset after every stage. I don't know if that's true or not, but if it is, it would make the game a heck of a lot easier. I don't have any rear fire. Oh, that sucks. That thumper just chilling there? No, he's dead. Okay. There's Pit Viper. There's some health. 3 cars to go, 2 cars to go. Mazin, that's crazy. I think... No. Oh god, there's Mr. Grimm. So I think I have Pit Viper and Mr. Grimm left. So I've lost 1 life, yeah? I think. I want to say I've lost 1 so far. I like Small Brawl. I think it's overlooked. Yeah, I never tried Small Brawl. I have 2 specials. Alright, hold on. Ah. Shit. Hold on. I do not want to take that dude lightly. Ah! Sorry, I know his special deals a crap ton of damage, so I don't want to get hit by it. Oh, I just passed up the weapon recharge. I think that enemy just spawned out of the ground. Okay. I can overlook the juvenile aspect of it. It's still a destruction derby with guns and bombs, even if the cars are remote controlled. Oh, with Small Brawl. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to try it sometime. I'm open to try it sometime. I don't know if that's one I'll ever stream, though, but yeah, I'm open to try it at least. I'll catch up with the chat shortly. I feel like... Turn around, turn around. Oh, he's dead. Okay. Shoot. Thank you for the GG. I don't know if lives carry over or not. I guess we're going to test that theory, right? So I'm going to take a picture of this password. Thank you so much for the GG, Killer Dragon and Dookiesaurus. Dookie's gambling all his points again. I want to say I died once, right? So that would technically mean I have, what, 2 lives or 1 point, or 1 life left? Kamoy said, man, this is hard. Yeah, it's tough. Oh, man, Dookie's losing points. Really, thank you for the GGs, guys. Alright, let's see here. I'll scroll up just a little bit, because, man. Alright.
Who do you think you are? I am.
Thank you for that redemption, guys. Alright. I don't know what you were referring to. You said that's 4 in a row. 4 in a row. I like Axel and Mr. Grimm. Oh yeah, I read that. I remember. Axel just made his debut appearance in the Amazon series. Oh, that's cool. BioPhoenix says... I'm sorry, guys. BioPhoenix says Axel is one of the smartest or dumbest people to join Twisted Metal Tournament. Oh man, yeah. Does this game have limited continues? Yeah. I'm thinking so, yeah. I'm certain you can get more than 1 hit off with your special if you keep close to the cars. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Some of these characters have strong ramming power. Yep, they sure do. That's why Omega's restarting every time. There's a password system, but 2 lives carry through the whole thing. Okay, so it is through the whole thing. So yeah, that means I have to restart pretty much. Very frequently, I'm going to have to restart. Let's see here. Cooler says Small Brawl and Head On were pretty good for the PSP, although some fans hated them. Okay, yeah. Azure says, as far as I know, Head On's just a remake, yeah? Of like Twisted Metal 2 or something. Bio says Small Brawl is not as bad a game. It's just very juvenile. Yeah. I like Small Brawl, but I think it's overlooked. Yeah. I remember spending loads of time on Destruction Derby multiplayer. That was always a great laugh. Oh, I'm sure. And thank you all again for the GGs. Man, I missed something there. Drops to knees. No. What? Oh, man. Oh, he lost his points again. Dang, dude. Plus, the soundtrack in Small Brawl is rad. See, I never checked that out. Oh, I don't know anything about the soundtrack, actually. F's in the chat for Sanctum Sanctorum. Just like life, the rich get richer and the poor get pooped on. Man, you were in the top 10 at one point, though, Sanctum. That was the brutal thing about it. Dookie 2, most of the win, Stark. Dookie 2, most of the win. Dookie took most of the win. Man, even with that correction, it's still a little off. TJC's checking his points. Very nice, very nice. Well, shoot. Let me see what I could do here. So I'm kind of on the fence about advancing because I did lose a life. And the game does have, as far as I know, it has limited lives that don't carry over. And facing the final boss with, like, a life is not going to be a good time, so. Draw them in different positions for points. Crackhead scratch? That's crazy. Oh my god, Sanctum. That's so crazy. I just wait until Stark loses his points, and then I'm betting, Mazin said. What the heck? That's wild, Mazin. I'm just taking this tamale off of its wrapper here so I can dig into it at some point. These wrappers are hard to get to. With a napkin. There we go. Alright. I'll bite into that once it cools down a little bit. It made you giggle and that was worth it. Thank you. Thank you, Stark. Alright. So I guess I will advance just for the sake of curiosity, right? Guys, correct me if I'm wrong, but I died once, which means I should have 2 lives left. And assuming that I have 2 lives left, I'm going to ride this stage out, see what happens. And should I lose the 2 lives and have to restart the game, then I will know that I only have 3 lives for the entirety of the game. So, here we go. You don't like eating tamale when they're extremely hot? I don't like eating any foods when they're extremely hot, frankly. That's a big ramp. You can hear... This is this narrow alleyway. Let's check this out. This is a lot like that other stage, actually. Oh, wow. I got caught in the crossfire there. Wow. Oh, okay, hold on. Not such a bad thing. I remember Twisted Metal Black having a lot of, like, pitfalls that killed you instantly. So that was a big thing. Let's see here. Ah, I missed him. Let's get him with some homing shots. Oh! Get out of the way! I got smashed in there. There we go. Holy shit. That's a lot of enemies. Oh, Lord. Oh my god. Hold on. Trading a lot of hits there, guys. Oh my god. He said, do a barrel roll. Azure, oh, okay, there it is. I think you have 2 lives. The 2 dots next to your health, I think, are your lives. I rewound the video and you had 3 at one point. Good to know. Okay, so I guess if I can beat this stage and retain both my lives, I'll just advance. How about that? But if I lose, I'm just going to go ahead and just go back to the other level. Wow. I'm just going to go back to the other level. Because I really do not want to struggle that hard later in the game. There's like a health thing nearby. There it is. You can't change weapons while you're at a recharge station, which is kind of sad. It's kind of lame. I would have liked to have been able to do that. Oh, oh. Huh. Hold on. Yeah! Oh, hold on. I'll have to catch up with you in a second, TJC. I think I know what you're talking about, though. I'm getting used to the sharp turns, so that's a good thing. I'm getting used to the sharp turns. Mostly. Oh. Oh dear God. Michael! Is Michael up in here? What's up, Michael? Welcome, dude. Alright, some rear fire. Some specials. Welcome, sir. Oh. Ah. Tragic. Fat Boys Gaming and Nonsense, what's up, dude? Welcome, welcome. He said we haven't seen Alan since the incident. Why are we bringing up Alan again? Poor Alan. Rotunda Gaming, I like that. It's big is beautiful gaming. God. I'm gonna grab that. Have I died in this stage? You said you mentioned. Oh, there's the dots. Yeah, I see the ones you're talking about, Azure. Yeah, so that means I haven't died in the stage, so I can resume. P-Merc in the house. What's up, P-Merc? Oh God. Oh, I'm just freezing things. Well, I mean, that's not such a bad thing. Just a vehicle's corpse here. Homing, homing. Oh, he left something for me. Some rear fire. That's good. He said, Omega, do a barrel roll. God. I'm just trying to find the right weapon. Here we go. Let me line up next to Sweet Tooth and unload a bunch of these on him. We're not doing too bad. There's 2 vehicles left. Plenty of health. Bro, that was like full... I guess I didn't turbo boost. I guess that's the difference. Yeah, that's gotta be the difference. I'm approaching an enemy. Oh, there he is. That's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. Hold on. Get some more ammo. I can't believe I'm actually getting used to this. That's crazy. His specialties are the the ramp jumps, yeah. Alright, hold on. Here's somebody. He's coming. God. Oh God. Try to stick around and man, you pay for it. Oh shit. Oh shit, he came for me. Yeah, that's not... I'm gonna have to, yeah, I'm gonna have to restart the... I guess the last level. Shoot, or I guess I could restart this one. Yeah, I guess I could restart this stage. It's not too bad. Good lord. Kamui, well, I gotta go. Thanks for the stream, Omega. Bye, everyone. Kamui, it was great to see you with us, dude. Dude, I can't trade with one... Well, yeah, I'm gonna have to restart the level anyway, so... I'll just fire brainlessly at this guy. You know, after a while, their speed really just wears you out. Because this game moves really, really fast. It's a very fast-paced game. Wow, the health regenerators finally respawn. I guess they respawn once you die. That's how it's looking. And thank you so much for dropping Kamui's YouTube link, Killer Dragon. Guys, please check out Kamui. I think they're on a timer. You got more than one on the same life? Yeah, but there's more than one on the map, too. There's multiples on the map. I mean, of course, it's all theory still, but I know Tib loves this game. Oh, I think he's a big fan of the second Twisted Metal, yeah? Oh god, he just lost more points, damn. I don't know if he's really messed with the first one. I know he's a huge fan of the second one, though. There's Mr. Grimm. Oh god. Not the guy you want to trade with, but... Yeah. So we're not gonna count that one, because I did lose a... Wow, that's a lot of vehicles. Thank you for the GGs regardless, but... Yeah, yeah, Twisted Metal 2 is the favored one, that's right. So at least now we know. Really, I had one death there. Excuse me, I had one death in that stage. We're gonna replay that stage. I'm gonna try my best. What happens if you die? That's a good, well, that would have been a good question to ask, right? Shoot. Let's just, let's punch in the password for that last stage that I just cleared. And, we'll let the lives deplete in the next stage, just so we know what happens. Because that is, no, actually, I think it just takes you right back to the main menu. I'm pretty damn sure that's what happens, but, I mean, we'll test the theory anyway. So, we're gonna go to the city park rather than the freeway. Oh, shoot. Hold on. There we go. Let's see. Killer Dragon is stuck with power now. Wow, he won 20,000 points? Wow, look at him go. This wouldn't have happened, Omega, if you had a DeLorean or a Batmobile. A Batmobile, I would have definitely have beaten the game by now. For sure with the Batmobile. That first bite of the tamale. Some nasty. Michael David says, nothing but rent. I'm here at work. I wish I could retire or find a sugar parent. A sugar parent? That's funny. Fact, Sweet Tooth Brothers, Sweet Meat, watches from the shadows, Sweet Meat. Omega driving school lessons start at $59.99. It's a deal. It's a good deal. Believe it or not. I remember freezing could be devastating if you pair it up with the right weapons. Yeah, for sure. For sure, dude. You said Team Alan. There we go. Alan's crying into a pillow, betrayed by his brother and cousin. Alan doesn't have a brother. What are you talking about? Alan does not have a brother. He has a sister. Sanctum says Omega eating on the stream for free when he could be getting paid on OnlyFans. Oh man. We got RetroTiburon in the house at work, but wanted to swing by and check out how it's going. We've cleared 3 stages with a reasonable amount of lives. Yeah. No, we've cleared 3 stages. You can get paid to eat on stream. I mean, if you're attractive enough. That's the catch. Oh, that's the wrong. Nope. That's the wrong stage, folks. Well, if anything, what? No, I have 3 lives. Look at that. So when you punch in the password for a stage, you get your lives back? Does that mean... That means, in theory... Interesting. Alright. That's great news, right? That's a good exploit. It is, and that's an exploit we're gonna utilize. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, if the game allows it. X, triangle, square, circle, X. If anybody wants to go back to cheating the system, I mean, if it's within the boundaries of the game, and I'm not actually putting in cheat codes, I think it's fair play. That's crazy, Azure. Omega and Dookie ate this person called Alan. That's insane. Yeah, if anybody's able to, or if anybody's willing to rewind and just tell me what the password was for the next stage, then I don't have to necessarily do this one again. Because I did clear the stage, so that, you know. But, if not, that's fine too. I have no problem replaying this stage. There's Twisted Sweet Tooth is what I was about to call him. There's Twisted Sweet Tooth. Oh, God. Hold on. We're out of there. We're out of there. Or we're trying to be. I ran out of not lives, I'm sorry. I ran out of items. We molded Alan to be better than us and to trust no one. He's right, though. We did. Alan is peaked thanks to us. I'm just trying to get some health. I think it's right here. Yes. Alright, cool. We got that one. And we'll get another one over here. There's Sweet Tooth again, back for more. Oh god, the turns are too sharp. I tried to make a sharp turn and he like... Hold on. There it is. Circle, circle, square, circle, 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 square, square. Now you got them everywhere? What is that? Password was... Oh, thank you so much, P-Merc. X square, triangle, circle, square. Yeah, so we got it from a few people. So I mean, I guess I could just resume from the stage that I actually, because I already beat this stage. So Twisted Huele Moles. What does that even mean? That's like a rhyme he just made up. All right, thank you, P-Merc. Thank you, Azure. Twisted Ace. We got Chum Nasty in the house. This game has a lot of characters. Alright. It was X, triangle, square, circle, square. And I'll just take a picture of this, so I don't have to refer to it in the chat anymore. There we go. Alright. Enter the password. Exit. How are we doing on time? Got a little bit of time left. Begin battle. So I might have to resume this game, yeah, I might have to resume this game next week, but at least we made some good progress, and I'm very happy about that. Let me scroll the chat down. Apologies if I missed. You said your favorite is... Yes, my favorite Twisted Metal is also Black, for sure. I like Twisted Metal Black a lot. A lot. Oh god, I got hit by Mr. Grimm Special just now. And I got frozen in place. Holy moly. Bro, I'm just trying to... What the fuck, dude? I was right? What do you... Hold on. Let's pause for just a second. What are you talking about, Azure? You said you were right. Omega isn't noticing, though? Right about what? The lives? I mean, it's fine if you're right. It's you know, it's not a competition. P-Merc was wrong? What are we talking about? Hold on, I'll just quit out. It's still the same level you just did. Okay, yeah. I mean, you can just say so, Azor. You don't have to say it like that, you know? It's a little negative. Alright, I'll take a picture of that. Michael says, I love elote, but the food kind. Yeah? Oh, yeah. Is there any other kind? A twisted elote special? What the fuck? Sanctum says, I was gonna say twisted elote, but that could be something like a... Okay. Rear flame. Well, that's new. Okay. Notice how they introduce you to new attacks every stage. That's pretty cool. All I've got left is the rear flame. There's 8 opponents on this map. That's crazy. I have 1 special in the chamber. Oh god. Let's grab that. This stage right here. Oh god. That, by the way, was Mr. Grimm's special. If anybody noticed how much damage that dealt, and now I'm stuck, I can't move. That is crazy. Oh, that's closed off. Dude, that was insane damage. I lost half my health to Mr. Grimm's special. Oh, man. It's actually really hard to tell where the item recoveries are, or the health recoveries, because of the stage's layout. There it is. Fucking... There's a enemy right behind me, though. Christ, dude. That was rough. I think this level has the invincible dogs. Oh, so this is the one with the invincible dogs. Okay. Sadsubzero. Ron Damon. What's happening? I guess if anything, I gotta get used to this stage's layout. This stage is a little confusing. How are you, Rondamon? Good to see you, sir. Jesus Christ. That is a sturdy tree. Dark's heading out. Isn't this level in Twisted Metal Black? It is. It is. Let's see. Oh, gotta go. Play practice. Take care, everyone. Yeah, you too, Stark. Thank you so much for coming through. I really do appreciate you, man. It was fun having you here with us. Have a good session with the play, dude. Oof, man. God, he's moving so fast. Crazy how Darkseid is a regular character in this one. He's usually... Darkseid's a boss? God, maybe in the later games, I don't know. I know... I'm trying to think who was a boss. I think Warthog was a boss, yeah? In one of the feature games? I'm trying to remember if Darkseid ever wasn't. What? In one of the later ones? In 4? My wife says Warthog might have been a boss in the 4th Twisted Metal. Yeah, or... Oh, Lord. Yeah, this is going to be a tough stage for sure. Jesus Christ, this level's tough. Okay, so Dark Side's of Boston. See, I never played Twisted Metal 3. Like, I've never played 3. I played this, most of 2, and Black. And I can only really say I played this because I'm playing it right now. Prior to this, I've never played it, so... Oh my god, I just got sent flying into that dude. Holy fucking moly, this game's fast. Oh my god. Trying to get my bearings back here. Oh my god. There it is. Hold on. Oh man, we haven't even killed one enemy yet. I'm just trying to find... Oh, there's one. Yeah, this is a tough stage. It has a lot of narrow passageways, a lot of obstacles that you could easily just crash into and become completely immobilized, like that tree, for example. Fucking hell. All I have is one special. Fuck, dude. The 0 count. No, it doesn't. Alright, well, we're learning. We're learning, folks. That might be a good place for me to take a pause, actually. Let me see. I could maybe try one more time. Haha, Mike the Wolfman in the house. What's up, Mike? TJC says, my last day off is tomorrow. Back to work on Wednesday. Oh, man. Well, I hope you had a nice break, though. Everybody saying bye to Stark. I think I'm down to try one more time. I just have to kind of mentally reset here. Yeah. Boston. Wow, thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships, Great White North. Thank you, sir. Teamer said, can I pet that dog? 2 and 3 were the best ones in my opinion. A lot of people's favorite is the second one for sure. See, I didn't have that nostalgia tie like you guys do for like the older Twisted Metals. That's why I think I like Black as much as I do. It's because that was the one I played a lot. Azure says, I don't remember 1 or 2. Darkside, Minion, and Primeval were bosses in 3, and in Twisted Metal 4, each level had a boss at the end. Most notable were Super Axel and Minion. I could probably list the rest off. Gotcha. I forgot about Primeval, says Chris Abyss. Darktooth was dope in Twisted Metal 2. Okay. Minion. I remember Minion from Twisted Metal Black. I know he was unlockable there too. Learning, downloading data. Essentially, yeah. I want my little clown boy back. Good to see you, Mike. All hell, the King in the North. Thank you for dropping the link for Great White North. Michael says, party. Darkside must have good ramming power. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. My favorite was Twisted Metal 4, but I'll admit, it's purely nostalgia. I played that the most. Gotcha. Yeah, my wife's big on 4 herself. Said the more you know. Alright, let's try this again. We're gonna give it one more go. And then we'll just have to stop there, but... Actually, that'd be pretty awesome to get through that, at least this one stage here. So let me go ahead and pull up the password here from the prior stage, which was this one here. Okay. Ooh. Oh, shoot. Cyberbia, it says. Cyberbia. Shadow versus Thumper in France and Twisted Metal 2. The Pimps in Paris duel. The Pimps in Paris duel. Alright, I have 3 specials I can unload, at least for now. As soon as I figure out where the... Okay. There he is. There he is. Well, they certainly start you off with plenty to work with. Dude. Dude. Oh my god. What the fuck? A lot of damage was dealt there. In every direction by everybody. Eight opponents is rough. Dude, eight is numerous for sure. Like, it becomes overwhelming very, very quickly. Alright, I'm going to switch from using the joystick to using the D-pad a little more here. I have 2 specials. Whatever this is. Whatever that is. Hold on. Oh my god, what the fuck? Dude, you lose health so fucking quick, dude. Oh my god. Fucking shit, that was... So I pretty much just got hit by like the Sweet Tooth special. And then Darkseid just rammed into me and just took me out. That was rough. What is even hitting me? There he is. Fucking Spectre was blending in with his white vehicle. Because of all the white vehicles on this map. Dude. Dude. The Outlaw has weak armor? Yeah, that makes sense. Considering his speed. I love his special though, man. I don't know. Like, damn, dude. I barely get to move at all. Like, I get stuck, so... Really? This is where they're gonna spawn me. What the fuck? I guess. Love this game? Yeah, it's a dope game. Freaking Wreckfest. Yeah, dude, it was rough. Angel, welcome, by the way. Thank you for coming through. And thank you so much for subscribing, man. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Shoot, what can I say about myself, really? I'm Omega Ace Gaming. I'm primarily a retro game streamer. Every once in a blue moon, I'll play something new, but mostly just the retro stuff. A lot of what I stream are games I'm playing for the first time, so this is... while I am familiar with Twisted Metal Black, this is my first time playing through the first Twisted Metal. I stream on Mondays at 1 p.m. Pacific time, and Fridays at typically 7 p.m. Pacific time. A lot of my friends here are also retro game streamers in their own right. Many of which are, certainly worth checking out. Just really thank you for taking the time to pop in, man. Saw you streaming Twisted Metal, so I had to sub. Well, thank you so much for that, man. I really appreciate that. Yeah, if I can beat this game, I'll add the sequel to the polls, and I don't know, maybe at some point that the second Twisted Metal will be added to the rotation. But yeah, it's nice to meet you, man. We got 4 RetroSake in the house. Where you at, 4 RetroSake? Good to see you, sir. And you just hit 7 months. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Being a channel member gives you access to emotes, and every so often I upload a Castlevania short, which, members get to watch 2 weeks early, so if you're into Castlevania, those shorts are highly informative. I've made about 80 of them? Something like that so far. Definitely worth a look. Now if I could find me some enemies to shoot. Although maybe this isn't such a bad thing. It's giving me an opportunity to like stock up on ammunition. So Mr. Grimm is nearby. Someone's nearby. Everybody's nearby. There's Mr. Grimm. Oh, holy moly. Every post. That guy just turned around. What the fuck? That's crazy. Yeah, this is gonna be a really tough stage. No worries, Chris. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap up my stream very soon here. So, in fact, I'm just about wrapping it up now. I recently met the creator of this game. How cool! That's awesome, man. Man, what can I say? We've cleared what, 3 stages, maybe 4. So we're roughly halfway into the game. But naturally, the second half. You said this sounds a little like Van Halen. You think so? Yeah, definitely tell us about that. But, yeah, overall I'm enjoying the game. Naturally, it's a challenge. I expected it to be. I know this one has a reputation for being one of the harder Twisted Metals. The block is high. Yeah, it's going to be a tough one, man. This game's going to be tough. But we're going to do what we can and hopefully get through this, just power through this one stage at a time. Big shout out to the 3 mods of the channel, which all 3 of you were present today, which is awesome. And those are Sanctum Startorum, Killer Dragon, and Mrsimpsonno. A big thank you to those of you who gifted memberships today, which off the top of my head were Great White North, and God, I want to say Great White North was the only. God, somebody please correct me if I'm wrong here, but was Great White North the sole person who gifted memberships? I know For Retro's sake renewed his membership. Well, guys, thank you so much. Oh, and Kamui, that's right, Kamui gifted a membership as well. Yeah, he did. Thank you so much, Kamui. And it was just awesome to see Kamui here again after so long. Yeah, I remember this one being harder than 2 in black. I definitely was more comfortable with black, but I can see myself becoming slowly accustomed to this one as well. He said it's easier to behave in the hedges. That's crazy. But let's just give a special shout out to those of you who are currently active in the chat. And those people are Mike the Wolfman, RetroTiburon, For Retro's Sake, Killer Dragon. We got P-Merc in the house, Maz and Power, Azure Cobalt. Let's see, I mentioned Mike already. Chris Abyss Games, thank you so much for being here. Chum Nasty. We got Angel in the house who just subscribed. Thank you so much again, Angel, for coming through, subscribing, checking out the stream. I'm not sure what I'll be streaming on Friday, actually. I don't know if you're available, Great White North, to stream on Friday with me if you'd like to be. If not, I'm probably going to play some Castlevania 64 and just run the game as Carrie. Carrie's the character I haven't played through it as, so. We got Carla Koala here as well, in case I haven't mentioned you. Does anyone know if the FMV were added into this version? They weren't, but what we can do if you'd like, Azure, is just just hop on YouTube and just play some of the FMVs after we finish the game. I think that'd be something fun for us to do. Carla's glaring. Carla said, I got a white noise machine so my dogs would stop barking, but it's making my head pound. Aw, Carla, I'm sorry. Have you played the Twisted Metal fan game, TMV? I'm assuming it's a Twisted Metal fan game of some sort. Twisted Metal 5 fan game. No, this is actually the first time I've ever heard of it. Yeah, it's nice to meet you, man. Seem pretty chill here. Yeah, we're all pretty good. When are we playing Fortnite, Omega? Well, you know my terms, Carla. The day they add either Charles Bronson or Mac Tonight from McDonald's to Fortnite, then I'll consider playing it. Until then, never ever. Never ever. You're available? Awesome. Okay. So I'm going to set up a poll for this stream then, and we'll see which one of the 4 games Great White North and I selected is going to be played by us on Friday. That is exciting. We got Vince in the chat. What's up, dude? Thanks for popping in, man. I'm just about wrapping up the stream, but it's great to see you. The FMVs are definitely products of their time. They are, dude. Tip said, dude, it could happen. It could. But like I said, when Castlevania characters inevitably drop on Fortnite, don't come barking at me, because I'm not going to care. Why? Because Konami puts Castlevania characters in everything but Castlevania games. Nighttime Luigi, what's up, dude? My god, man, everybody's popping in just as I'm wrapping up the stream. So good to see you as well. You said it's almost porno-esque, the acting and lighting. That's crazy. It's gonna happen, Omega? I don't know, man. Charles Bronson or Mac Tonight. I don't care if there's Castlevania characters in Fortnite. They're already in everything else. I don't care. Careless says, if you play Animal Crossing, I will mail you stuff and things. Oh, I might play some Animal Crossing. I'd be down to play that with you. Well, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and just wrap up the stream. No worries, Vince. It's great to see you, man. I will be streaming with Great White North. Channel members, keep an eye out for the polls, because we will be setting up a poll to determine what game we're going to be playing together. Wow, nice little song to send us off right here, right? Show says Carla's going to get you, Omega, with an extra large sweet tea. I could see that. I could see that too. I don't doubt that will happen one day. Thanks for the fun stream, Omega. I had an awesome time. It was great having you all here with me. You don't want to play as Homer? No, neither do I. That's funny. Hell yeah, an extra sugar and ice. That's crazy. Alright, guys. I'm Omega signing off. Everybody have a great week. Yeah, we should. We should, TJC. We should as well, for sure. Yeah, the list of collabs continues, man. It continues with Great White North and I this upcoming Friday. No worries, Nighttime. I'll be around, brother. Alright, thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.
The worlds can be one together, cosmos without hatred. Stars like diamonds in your eyes. The ground can be space, 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 space. With feet marching towards a peaceful sky. The moon men want things their way, but we make sure they see the sun.
Come on out, asshole. Come on out! And what the fuck are you doing here?
I was making a sandwich.
Now, you're gonna tell me what the fuck you're doing here.
He's such a jerk. I wish he'd drop dead.